What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have some more interesting news and updates for you from the bodybuilding world. From Derek Lunsford confirming he's going to be playing in the Pittsburgh Pro to Jack Eagles' disappointing placing at his first pro show. So let's get into it. Jack Eagles, a rising star in the classic physique division, unfortunately did not live up to the hype. He had his pro debut a couple of days ago at the Pittsburgh Pro, and his placing was disappointing for lack of better words. I honestly thought that he would place, at least in the top three, um, because I'm such a big fan of his, and maybe I did get a bit biased there. But yeah, he does fail, and everyone is wondering what went wrong. A lot of bodybuilding channels on YouTube are saying that he hasn't reached his potential yet. He hasn't done that. He hasn't done this, and that's all known. He's a very young guy. He's the youngest IB pro. I think he won his pro card I think 2023. So he still has a lot of time before he can actually make an impact at the shows that matter. But given his pro show, I mean, you can cut him some slack. Now, what went wrong? So now throughout the updates that Jack Eagles was giving us, we continuously saw that he was looking very sharp. His conditioning was coming up to that point. His structure, his entire frame is very, it's one of the best for classic physique. And his updates were looking pretty good as well. Given that they were in optimal lighting and all that stuff, and he was much more relaxed and fuller. But on show day, if you take a look at this video right here, he looks very, very flat. His chest, his arms, it's not popping at all. His posing definitely does need some work. Um, and yeah, overall, it lacks the definition that you would be expecting at a pro show. So I think that is where he went wrong. I mean, it's all right. It's his first, pro show. It's his pro debut show, and we can still, cut him some slack. But given the hype that was caused by Jack Eagles' return to competing and, his actual debut for the pro show, I do not think he did justice to it. But yeah, I mean, even though he fails at his pro debut, Jack Eagles' structure, it's very good for, classic physique, and he has the potential. What I feel is that he needs to fill up his, shoulder, he needs to fill up. He still I don't think he has touched his weight cap yet. He needs to fill up his muscles. His shoulders to waist ratio is good, but he needs to work on his legs and arms. He needs some more extra mass on that. And yeah, let's just see what holds in, for the future. I think he's going to be playing the Detroit Pro as well. But yeah, it was disappointing, especially when he hits this, this back double bicep. The back is not popping at all, I'm sorry to say. And his midsections also could use a lot of work. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds for him. His debut show, it's all right. But yeah, the big show at Detroit is going to be another round of tests to see how he performs against the big dogs. Do not forget that it's going to, in the classic physique division, we have Wessley Vissers, we have, Matt Grego, both of who are very, very scary and seasoned athletes. Now, a lot of people are mocking, like, saying that, Jack Eagles, he's going to beat Westley Vissers, and, people are commenting, who isn't beating Westley Vissers, and they were hyper. But the update that Wesley has given us just less than a week out from Detroit Pro, if his physique, he's back. Wesley is definitely back. I mean, he's not at the Arnold 2024 conditioning back, or it's not that he has not peaked at that point yet, but he is back. This is much better than the updates that we're getting prior to Arnold 2025. He looks so full, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is what a classic physique looks like. I mean, he might bring the best physique of the season so far to this Detroit. Again, probably not the previous, sorry, 2024 Arnold look. That was a completely beast altogether. But definitely this season's best physique till date is going to be at the Detroit Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you guys already know we have confirmation from Derek Lunsford that he will be there at the Pittsburgh Pro, and the show has just got even more massive. Now, Derek Lunsford, the champion of champs, recently said in his video that it is going to be very prestigious if he can win the Arnold Classic, the Pittsburgh Pro, and the Olympia all in the same year. And that is because Pittsburgh Pro is a very prestigious show. I mean, winning that alone, having that title in your hand, is an achievement in itself. So Derek Lunsford, he is still hungry for competing after he lost the Olympia last year. He did mention that he's hungry to compete. He wants to get back on that winning track again. So, I mean, this might just shake the competition up. This has shaken the competition up a lot. I mean, we have some of the best athletes in the open division already battling it out. We have so many comeback stories to talk about. And you throw in the mix of a Mr. Olympia, not just a Mr. Olympia, a champ of champs, who has also won the Arnold Classic not too long ago. Pittsburgh Pro just got much more exciting, and let's see what happens. One of the things is that he never really has played a pro show in that sense. The Olympia that he won was an invitational Olympia, sorry, a pro show for the open division at least. So I think this is going to be his first pro show competing in the open division. Um, so yeah, let's see. And this guy, I mean, he doesn't need to play a pro show. He's already proven it because the Olympia that he won in the open division, that was an invitational, and he won that. So he has already proved that he's worthy of playing in the open division over and over again. So, but yeah, nevertheless, very excited to see the Pittsburgh Pro. I can't wait for it to happen. I'm gonna try to live stream it, and let's see what happens. But man, what a hell of a show! I think this has a better lineup or more exciting lineup than Olympia itself. So yeah, let's see what happens. James Hollingshead gives us an amazing physique update a week before the Detroit Pro. Now, James Hollingshead as an athlete is someone whose major problem has always been his conditioning. But looking at this picture for a week out, he's in pretty good shape. I mean, he just needs to dial it in now, just lock in for the final week, and he's going to be in a much better shape. And I think even when I compared to Arnold to the Arnold Classic when we were getting updates during that competition prep a week before, he looks better actually in my opinion. He looks much better than what he was looking at 1 week out from Arnold. And again, similar to Wesley, I think this is going to be the best package of this season from James Hollingshead. Now, I think he has grown a bit. I think he has grown by 20 pounds or so. But yeah, he's definitely looking very good, and his package is going to be much better than what he brought to the Arnold. We have three Arnold competitors again battling out the Detroit Pro. We have William Bonig, we have Carlos Thomas Jr., and we have James Hollingshead. And if we go off by placing, I think James Hollingshead has a good chance of taking the first or second prize at the Detroit Pro show. So let's see what the final standings are, what the final callouts are at the Detroit Pro show. So that was all for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please drop me a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying the videos I'm posting. And the next time I see you, stay jacked.